Hi, Larry James. This is video number 2 of the 10 video series I'm creating. And this video I'm titling Unlearn, Relearn, and Apply. Why would I title this video Unlearn, Relearn, and Apply? Good question. This is the answer to that. When you decide to do anything different, when you decide to do something that you don't already know about, you have to oftentimes unlearn what you think you know about that something and relearn the way things really are. Let me give you an example. We're in the information age. We just came from the industrial age. And in the industrial age, the way business was done was totally different than the way it's done today. So if you have the mindset of an industrial age individual and you're trying to do business in the information age, you're going to have struggles, you're going to have challenges, more so than normal, simply because you're trying to use the same mindset of what used to work versus what works now. And you're going to struggle. That's the way that works. So you're going to have to relearn a new process that's going to allow you to expedite or grow faster or become bigger at what you do. And that's not difficult. It's not rocket science. It's simply the understanding that it's necessary that you don't try and bring that same old mindset that worked back 20, 30 years ago into the information age and think that's going to work. Because it's not. It's simply not going to work. Now, let me say this. If you didn't have a business in the industrial age, or didn't have a desire to have a business, then you're kind of in good shape because you don't really know too much about it. So you're really just learning everything. You're just learning, and then you're basing your understanding or your projections on what you've learned. Now, once you learn the information that's necessary, then it's even more prevalent or important that you apply what you've learned. Because if you just gain the knowledge and sit in the corner, or if you just gain the knowledge and sit in the class and don't raise your hand or don't take any action, you get zero results. You must apply and take action on what you've learned. That's the only way you can, what we call, troubleshoot. You can figure out the feedback you get. Is it positive or negative? And if it's too positive, how do you make sure that you're not getting the big head? And if it's too negative, how do you make certain that you're not letting that bring you down to a level of you're going to stop doing it? Because that's often what happens when you don't get the reinforcement that's necessary. That's why you have to understand that business is not a one-man show. Because we think, and sometimes our self-talk and the way we think about certain things is so detrimental to what we do going forward that we'll hold ourselves back. And if we happen to have a couple of other friends or family members around who also brings the negativity, we're going to stop doing what we wanted to do. We're going to stop doing what we had a dream to do. And you shouldn't do that. You should have to make a decision as to whether or not you want to have this dream bad enough. And if your answer to that is yes, then you have to let the people on the side drop off. And they will. If you continue, I guarantee you they will drop off. Because see, they see you going someplace that they're not trying to go. They're not willing to go. Oftentimes it's because they're afraid to go. People are really afraid of success. Now I know that sounds contradictory, right? When we all strive and want to be successful and work so hard to have this and have that and be this and be that, right? But that's not the case. I know people all the time who sabotage themselves because they're not certain they can handle the success or the lights or the cameras or the time or the this or the that. So you have to make a decision within yourself. Are you going to go all the way, or are you just going to play with it? If you're going to play with it, it's a hobby. Shouldn't be doing business as a hobby. It should be business. And that's how you live the life and have the lifestyle that you want. Create a business that you love and become an expert at that. And before long, you are the go-to person. People will call you, hi, you know Larry James? Yes, we'd like to have Larry James come out and speak for our event. That's how that works. Word of mouth. people seeing you just like you're seeing me here in front of the camera. You don't know me, but I guarantee you this. If you have an event, 25, 35, 100 people, and you would like for them to learn something in line with the 21st century business, I guarantee you I can help you. I guarantee you that. SpeakWithLarry.com